How to fix adrenal constant anxiety. Here's exactly what you're going to do. For anxiety, there is a spiritual component. You have to understand that. Okay? There is a spirit. When I say spiritual, please, I'm not speaking of hocus pocus. I'm speaking of the true nature of yourself, who you really are. Okay? Your true nature is devoid of mind and body. You are beyond the body and mind. Now, you can actually experience it and see for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. But the question is, learn to separate your mind and understand what your mind is. Your mind is a collection of thoughts, but your mind does not belong to you. Meaning that the only reason why human beings suffer with the mind is because they have taken ownership of the mind and what it says. And the mind can drive you crazy. So by meditation and using the right methods, you can detach yourself from the mind. So the mind would be present, but it would be like a burnt rope. You know, when you have a burnt rope and you touch it, it disintegrates. Your mind would be like that. So the mind will not control you. Rather, you will control the mind. The mind becomes a servant, not the master. And the same thing, you have to take the mind and you have to crush it. Okay? When I say crush it, I mean you have to take it off its power. Okay, and there are steps for it. I can send you the steps. I could go on for hours about this, but I don't want to do it right now. So send me for the steps. I'll show you how to detach yourself from the mind so that the anxiety doesn't have too much of a strong effect as it does. Now, on the physical side, your anxiety is your adrenal glands. That's why I went over it when I started about the adrenals. You got to fix your adrenal glands. I would be on the adrenal tea here. I would make a decoction. So a decoction means that you take a tablespoon of the tea here. You would boil it. When it hits a boil, you would lower the temperature to a medium or to low medium, and you simmer for 10 minutes. It makes it very concentrated, and you would take that once a day. You also take 2 adrenal gland formulas. I'm going overboard with adrenals because it's very important, and you're going to work on your kidneys and the kidney filtration, very important, and your lymphatic system, all through diet. Okay, it'll probably take you a few weeks before, sometimes sooner, days to weeks, you start to see improvements. Okay. And of course, use the adrenal gland smoothie I have on my feed. Make sure you grab it and follow it. It's delicious. Use it once in a while because it has a lot of fat content. You need fat for the adrenal cortex. So I put the coconut flesh in there as well for it. But that's it. And give it time. And I do have a formula called the anxiety depression formula. Use it. But there's something that can also help you, and which is valerium. Okay, valerium. My sleep tincture has valerium, mother's wort, passion flower, California poppy, hops. Those are fantastic for anxiety because, of course, use it at night. It puts you to sleep, but also keeps your nerves down and helps you relax. Okay, so I would use those, and then you fix your anxiety. A little bit of time, though, of course. Okay.